MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Jake Arrieta is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Matt, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball 1, and that's how things get underway here at Wrigley. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, he gets a base hit right there on a sinker that just did not sink. Not a good sign for this guy. Look, he's going to have to execute a sinker, or it's going to be a long night. Or should I say it's going to be a short night for him.
Here's Jason Worth. His history with Jake Arrieta, 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Here's the first pitch to him. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Well, Matt, I mean, to me, Washington's thought about as a pitcher's umpire. I mean, it's hard for me as a hitter to hit a ball down your knees. He loves to call the low zone, maybe even below the hollow of the knee. That's tough to hit. Pitchers love it, though.
That's wide, 2-0.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Nobody out, runner on first. And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Digging in, Daniel Murphy. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. None out, runners at first and second. And this is fouled at the plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, facing a sinker baller, you got to think about get the ball up. What happens with the guy that throws a sinker? When you get it up, it straightens out. But when he's got that ball that starts about thigh high and starts to bite down on you, that's going to end up in the dirt. You're probably not going to be able to do anything with it. You go to the plate with the mindset of get that ball up. You set your focus on bring that to the thigh high or up, and you got a chance to hit it when it straightens out.
Bryce Harper comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
First and second now, one man out. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
In now is Anthony Rendon. His history with Jake Arrieta has seen him go 3 for 9. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. The 1-1 pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Again, he sends it out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Set to deal on 2-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. Now the Cubbies will get their first track. No score. Max Scherzer gets the ball for Washington in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, everybody knows who this guy is. Last year, he was a Cy Young Award winner. He's got electric stuff, and I just love watching how he goes about his business. He gets himself ready for every start, and he has a game plan. I'm curious to see how he's going to attack this lineup today with the game plan he's put together.
Now batting, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Chris Bryant is on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple of runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Chris Bryant comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, how often do you see this? The reigning Cy Young Award winner facing the reigning MVP. This is a cool matchup.
One 1-0 count. Here it is. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
The 2-1 on its way. On the ground up the middle. Gloved by Murphy. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now. 2 away.
Batting third. First baseman,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Past battles with Scherzer, he's gone 3 for 8. He also has 1 home run. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
Scherzer's ready. 2-1 on its way. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird way to end the inning. Cubs are down in order. We are still scoreless. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. The pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Again, a 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Here it comes on 1-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He'll try again. 1-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Keep it on the ground. Turn 2.
In now is Adam Eaton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. His history with Jake Arrieta, just a 1 for 9. First and second here with nobody out. Softly hit toward the hole. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
The pitcher number
In this
31.
day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that station standard baseball.
Coming to the plate now, Max Scherzer. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Well, you got 2 runners on scoring position, 1 out. Good thing, you got the pitcher at the plate. You got to attack him just like a normal hitter. You can't give in right now.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he'd thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
Pitch is piling up. 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Another one sent foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Ready for another chance? Trey Turner. He reached on a single in his first try. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And a high strike there. 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, he got jammed. It's not going to look pretty when you talk to him about it. But, man, in the box scores, he picks up the RBI and keeps his team pushing forward.
Stepping in now, Jason Worth. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
The 1-0 delivery. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Second and third here, 1 man out. A high fastball is in there. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to minimize the damage here. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Tapped up the first baseline. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Therefore it is Russell, and Addison makes the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of the second. Washington leads this one 2-0. Here's Ben Zobrist now, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Into the windup and the pitch. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Pitch on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
All right, here's how the Nats line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Addison.
And in the outfield, Bryce Harper. You know, when he first broke into the league when he was 19, 20 years old, he was running around like a crazy man all over the place like a little jackrabbit. Out of control. He's calmed it down now, and he's really become a nice outfielder.
Here's Addison Russell. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
1-2. Here it comes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here he comes again. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
This is a really good at bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Batting 6.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Scherzer looks in. 1-0 on its way. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You know, he's really pitching well in this game. All you got to do is look at the swings they're taking. He's got guys out in front. He's got them guessing. He's coming up with some ugly swings from the opponent. He's looking good.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're still down. It's 2-0. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to this MLB Network broadcast from Wrigley Field. Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Bryce Harper.
Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball the pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Hard around first is Harper racing for 2nd. And he is into 2nd base with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Digging in for his 2nd at bat, Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
So tough to lay off that pitch he just missed on. That's a sweeping slider. You got 2 strikes on you. That ball just continues to move and he laid off it.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough or he could square it and keep it fair.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Due next, there's Ryan Zimmerman. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Striding in once again, Ryan Zimmerman. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Let's get out of the inning now.
From the stretch. Weak roller right side. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Wieters. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Wieters awaits the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Wieters awaits the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Adam Eaton, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Not close. It's 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. drilled down the line. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. In now, Max Scherzer, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
2 out here and a runner at second. Chop foul over towards the dugout. The next 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Nationals 4 and the Cubs nothing. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And that's going to land foul. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Eaton is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. In now is John Jay.
Sean Shea.
In there, 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
The windup and the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 1-1, here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Into the box now, Jake Arrieta. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Eaton going back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're down 4-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, it'll be the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Into the windup and the pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Dribbled up the line. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, left fielder, Jason Worth.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Worth. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here it comes. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's sitting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
0-1, here it comes. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. Gloved by Russell. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First delivery to him on the way. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Oh, and this pitch is behind him as he has to arch his back out of the way. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
It's a swinging bunt up the line, and Zimmerman will make sure that remains a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Here's Chris Bryant now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Swing and a liner towards second, and that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Well, it's not rocket science. You fall behind 3-1 to this guy, you're probably going to give up a base hit when you throw him a fastball.
Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The second baseman, number 18.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Scherzer comes set. 1-2 on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Grounded down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt them after all as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail here 4-0. Brett Anderson is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Brett Anderson.
Digging in once again, Bryce Harper. His career numbers in this matchup, 1 for 3.
34. Bryce Harper.
Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
High in the air out to center field. Jay has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. 4 runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
The 1-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He went down on strikes last time up. That's inside. 2-0. His prior history versus this arm, 1 for 3. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Hayward sprinting after it, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One left for Washington, but they're in front 4-0. Here's Addison Russell. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 0-1 count and the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. So coming to the plate, Jason Hayward comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And a big swing by Hayward, but this is on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Scherzer gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Murphy ranging into the outfield, and the inning is over. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. 5 innings complete. The Nationals lead it 4-0. Digging in and looking for more, Adam Eaton. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Number 2, Adam Eaton.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. On the move is Jay. 1 out.
The pitcher, number 31, Max Scherzer.
Striding in once again, Max Scherzer. Getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
3-0 now.
3-0 to the opposing pitcher. Throwing strikes can be difficult sometimes, but nothing like not being able to throw it to the other pitcher. Man, it's got to be frustrating.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right over the middle, knee high.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. The pitch. Softly on a line to third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
2 out, nobody on. High in the air into shallow left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. They lead it 4-0. In now is John Jay. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ball 1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The pitcher, number 37.
Tommy
Your
La
attention,
Stella
please.
will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher
Cubs.
here.
Number 2, Tommy La Stella.
And he takes ball 1.
1-0.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
The 2-1 on its way. A fastball that just misses inside.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Ground ball right side. Murphy's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle
Ready for
Schwarber.
another chance. Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Scherzer looks in. Here's the delivery. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Well, that shot tells you everything you need to know. He's really a little frustrated tonight. This has been a tough game. They haven't swung the bats well, and they need to start getting some offense going.
The 1-0 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Ready on 1 and 2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Carl Edwards Jr. is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 6, Carl Edwards Jr.
Stepping in, Jason Worth. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Here's the pitch. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Russell able to tuck this one in for out number 1.
The batter, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Digging in once again, Daniel Murphy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Murphy is retired. 2 down now. Ready once again, Bryce Harper. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for two. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Show track tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can.
Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rizzo, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. They got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Into the box now, Ben Zobrist, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Ready with the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, that's a good-looking curveball to hit right there. That ball's coming right into you. So maybe he's measuring him and looking for another one this pitch.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1. Here's Addison Russell. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That's the exact pitch he wants him to swing at. That ball down in the zone. Double play situation. That's where you get that double play ball. You got to know how he's going to try to go after you in all situations.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up. But when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Grounded to short. Backhanded. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Nationals 4 and the Cubs 1. In now is Anthony Rendon. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Third baseman, number 6. Anthony Rendon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Well, that fooled him right there. Clearly, he was not sitting on that curveball. He couldn't pull the trigger.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Matt Wieters.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 2-2 one more time. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Nationals 4 and the Cubs 1. Here's Jason Hayward now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he gets ahead 0-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Murphy backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1 out, nobody on. Right there, Murphy at second. Reined in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder.
In now is John Jay. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch is a curveball that's inside. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Sent out to straightaway center field. Eaton will wait on it, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Cubs are down in order. They trail it 4-1. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Koji Uehara will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Javier Baez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Up next for the Nationals,
Adam Lind will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Scherzer, number 73, Adam Lind.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. For his career in this matchup, 1 for 5. He's taken him deep once. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with 1 away in the inning.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Jason Worth. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. Now the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2, and he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1 hit, 1 left. Nationals fail to add on here in the 9th. Last chance coming up now for the Cubbies. They trail here 4-1. Sean Kelly enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
27, Sean Kelly.
Here's Javier Baez. His past history with Sean Kelly, hitless in 3 at-bats.
Center fielder, number 9.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. Harper has a read on it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Cubs.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Ball 2. Two out, 2-strike offering. Here it is. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Jake Arrieta was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.